People get to hide behind this degenerate minority culture. They get to hide behind the excuse of I'm black, I'm a Mexican or whatever, I had a tough upbringing, to just be degenerate and like have all this promote negative behavior. And at no matter what age you are, you know?
What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. We got your boy Sneako on the crosshairs, as you can see on your screen right here, man, because he is switching grifts once again, man. We already know he went to the whole Islam situation, but now, not only is he doing the whole Islam situation, he's now kind of trying to play the pro-black card a little bit. And no matter what Sneako says or does, you ain't got no love here, boy. Ain't no love here. Go on somewhere. You ain't got no love in the black community, my boy. Unless you're going with some Kunologists and some other types. You definitely have nowhere to go, bro. You've already made your bed. You're gonna have to lay in it, man. You know, we went from first doing like philosophical, yeah, do you just talk about yourself content. Then he talked about, he went on a red pill rant. Then he went on a dub S Nick Fuentes type of rant, and now he's in he was on a Muslim rant. I think during the Muslim rant at first he was doing the dub S with red pill all together fused in one. And then now he's doing the Muslim with a little bit of fake pro-blackness, or just realizing that he's black or something. I don't know. Like he's not black. He thinks he's black, but he's not. Let's go ahead and get into these few tweets and then these few videos, and I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. Of course, I'm gonna give my thoughts. Let's go. So here's one of Sneako's more recent tweets on his whole pro-black grift that he's starting on now, and it says, "The Haitian cat story is fake, just like the little British girl who stabbed the Muslim refugee who was actually born in Cardiff. It has been already verified that the cat lady was just a black American, but one boomer makes it go viral on Facebook, and now it's a presidential talking point." And that is interesting that it was, I do think it was a lady that was born in the U.S. I'm not sure if she's actually black American. Some people were saying like her last name. I don't know about her last name, but I mean, yeah, who knows? But, whatever it is, somebody eating cats is weird. Then next it says, "It's easy to pick on third world countries like Haiti for being poor, but we should not demonize innocent people." I agree. And I don't think everybody's really demonizing the whole Haiti as a bunch. We're not demonizing all Haitian people. I think that we're talking about these specific people that have came from the recent extreme poverty and war-torn situation that Haiti's got going on currently. Which, I mean, it's always had some issues going on. But recently, they got that whole guy trying to stand up to the governments that be the barbecue dude. And, it seems like Haiti's probably like in a worse situation than it's been in a while. But yeah, Haiti has been completely destabilized ever since the Clinton Foundation stole billions of dollars in charity money. This is America's fault. So now you care about, Haiti. You care about a black country. You're like suddenly you want to talk about like Haiti being took down by Dub S. When did you ever care, dog? When did you ever care? And then now he's saying, are we responsible for thousands of Haitian refugees? Obviously not, but the least we can do is blame our own people when they're eating cats. That's not none of my business. That's the people he was worshiping for the longest business. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Let's go to these videos.
I've come to realize, and I didn't know this, a lot of people warned me about this, but conservative ideas to a lot of people, it's just white supremacism. It doesn't go back to God, it goes back to Hitler. Even if that is true. We don't even know if Hitler was a white supremacist, blah, blah, blah. But the white people, the reason they call me a liberal for being Muslim, which gets rid of usury, gets rid of gambling, gets rid of alcohol, gets rid of feminism, doesn't let women vote, has Sharia law, has strict rules, is not compromised. Sharia, that's Muslim. People are calling that liberal because I'm saying God created people equally and your actions matter, not your skin color. If you believe that you're superior because you're white, you are Jewish. You are the same ideology of the people that you criticize, and they have no argument for that. I'm trending every day on Twitter because every single reply. You're a slave, get deported, I hate you, you're black, you're low IQ, blah, 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 blah. But they can't refute that. because that actually goes against their ideology. There's no...
Damn, she had that fire head, I'm a missile.
So those two clips back to back right there just show that Sneako is basically a tumbleweed blowing in the wind, and whichever direction it blows him in, he's gonna go ahead and take that no matter what. Next year, who knows what Sneako will be doing well in the next couple months, you know, because at one point I think he wanted to actually quit doing Islam and do something else because it was too hard for him. You know, he was undisciplined and like sloppy little dude, but yeah, man, this just shows that Sneako is just like, there's nothing about him that's real. I don't understand how people follow him or Fresh and Fit. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I guess you have to be a certain type of guy, and I guess there's, mostly W guys that are following him, and a specific type of W guy at that, because I know a bunch of W guys was on me last time because I said all W guys was hating on Tyreek Hill. But yeah, man, y'all got to tell y'all other boys to do better if y'all don't want the W imprint on everybody, man. Y'all already had a head start of doing garbage for years and years and years, hundreds of years. So, you know, it's tough. But, yeah. Now he's gotten into a little argument with your boy Nick Fuentes. These next few clips are not going to be in any particular order. I'm just going to put them up and talk about them. Let's get it.
Haiti so much, he should just live there. Sneako's, all he talks about now is Christians and white supremacists, this and that. Dude, this country was founded by white supremacists. If they saw you,
But they weren't, this country was not founded by Mexican Italians. It wasn't. It was founded by British guys. Not you. It was not. So to try to attribute this is what happens with a lot of white people, is that they like to take credibility for something that they had nothing in. It was not founded by you. It was not founded by Germans and Italians. That's the majority of white people that make up America today. It was a couple British people. So I like Nick's racism. I like that he could be honest and as racist as black people can be racist.
So first off, I hate when W people use the woke word in the wrong context. Like, woke is not about showing unnecessary empathy to people or pandering to a certain group or specific type of people. It's more so about, you just understanding how things are set up out here. You know, as a black person, you're more so understanding how things are set up and how they try to rig things against you. Like, you're not running around here on some black and brown. You're black and brown. Well, once you're actually woke for real, you're not talking about black and brown. But in a white woke, in a W type of woke, you'd be saying stuff like black and brown. Everybody in the chat now, that's the white woke. But real woke is definitely not that. But they've kind of killed the word anyway. But yeah, man, and at the same time, it's interesting that Sneako this whole time was thinking this about Nick Fuentes, saying, he's a Mexican Italian guy and he has nothing to do with the Brits taking over the world and colonizing the United States specifically. And he hadn't said that the whole time, but now he's thinking about it. So that lets you know Sneako's even more snaky, like Sneako the Snake. Like I said earlier, man, Sneako's real fake. Y'all like that? Sneako the Snake? Sneako real fake. And anybody who's following or looks up to Sneako, you need to second guess yourself, man. You looking up like all these guys that got kicked off of the platform. You're looking up to them. You need to really second guess yourself and start thinking differently.
I mean, I've always held this position. Like, there's nothing. Racism is not in the Bible. I'm sorry. I didn't know that people actually thought that. I didn't know that people, what's crazy? I even see people in the chat like, when is Sneako becoming liberal? Did you think conservatism was being racist? Did you think that being a conservative was being a white supremacist? Where are you getting your conservative values? Conservative values come from your faith. It comes from the source. It comes from God. It does not come from Hitler. Hitler's not God, bro. Conservative values are not hating other races. There's a difference between wanting strong immigration laws and just thinking that you are the supreme race. I can't believe people this is people thinking I'm attacking whites. When did Sneako sell out? What? Did you think that I was a white supremacist? Look at me. Look at me. nigga.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
You could tell Sneako felt real awkward saying that. Like, can I say it? It's like, bro, you can't say it, bro. You're not black, bro. You're not. No matter what anybody says, Sneako will never be black. Sneako to me is on the same level as Kamala Harris, where he says, yeah, I'm from Haiti, and everybody just supposed to automatically think Haiti means black. When we seen your dad, boy, we seen what your dad look like. Your dad is a straight up Arabian dude, bro. Watch out. Watch out. But yeah, man, I don't like Sneako saying the N-word at all. You know, Nick Fuentes, I'd say, out of this battle that they're having, Nick is actually losing. Nick is an Italian-Mexican guy who claims his Italian side mostly. When Italians weren't even looked at as anything when they first came to the country, they didn't really get their honorary W card until like the 1920s or something like that. Whereas you see here in this little piece of this article I got off of the New York Times, it said the penalty of blackness went well beyond name-calling in the apartheid South. Italians who had come to the country as quote-unquote free W persons were often marked as black because they accepted
Black jobs
in the Louisiana sugar fields or because they chose to live among African Americans. This left them vulnerable to marauding mobs like the ones that hanged, shot, dismembered, or burned alive thousands of black men, women, and children across the South. And yeah, there were like several different occasions where some Italians were also hanged and took down and stuff. I think it was like they said at one point it was like 11 of them got took down, and then another point some more got took down. So yeah, it's funny that Nick is claiming all this when both sides of your family have kind of been they've been looked down upon. Like first Italians, Italians, yeah, I guess they are just that now, but they were looked down upon beforehand. They weren't treated well. And then Mexicans, I guess Mexicans are what the Italians used to be when they first came here. Mexicans are just the new Italians, basically. Y'all the new Italians out here in these streets. And and to be honest, Mexicans aren't purebred either. They're like an amalgamation of things. I mean, they're like an amalgamation of W person, some native, and I guess I don't know. Some people say they have some African in them, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, man, either way it goes, Nick Fuentes is not part of the purity that he claims and all that, man. And it's funny that all these dub-S supremacist organizations are accepting all these mutts and whatnot. Like you got Nick Fuentes, a Mexican Italian guy. You've got that one dude that was leading the January 6th situation. He's like a Latino dude. And then you got a whole bunch of other dudes that are not actually just pure white. And it makes you wonder, like, are these guys having low numbers in their racist agenda, or are they having such pathetic people that are joining their crew? They're like, we're just taking about it. Please come first. We'll take anybody. We'll take anybody. But yeah, man, regardless of what you say, man, I think that Sneako has gotten the better of Nick Fuentes in this little small debate that they're having back and forth online. Let's check out some more tweets. So this is something I've noticed that Andrew Tate has also been doing a bit lately. Is kind of going against his W crowd, which is his base. Both guys are essentially trying to implode their fan bases, which I don't really get. Sneako here says, if W's were the superior race, you wouldn't be getting replaced by inferior races so easily. And that's interesting. He's saying that because Andrew Tate's been saying the same thing. He kind of parrots whatever Andrew Tate says. Even though they're kind of getting into an argument currently, I'm going to cover that as well. But Andrew Tate's been parroting, or he parrots the same thing as Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's talking about the birth rate plummeting and how W guys care about things that don't matter, and how they're all punked out and weak and stuff like that. And it's interesting that he's saying that. But yeah, Sneako's doing the same thing. So the clips that I did have of the Sneako back and forth were not in any particular order, and I obviously did not have all the clips of their back and forths that they were having online. And somebody so thoughtfully put this here together, this timeline, and we're going to go over it just so I can give you a summary. Starts off with your boy Nick Fuentes says, "Can't trust the youth. They treat others as glam and believe they're a superior race." He talks with that little nasally tone. I don't know how anybody follows him, man. You are pathetic if you follow him too. And then Sneako comes back, you're right. God created us equally, and there's no superiority except by piety and closeness to God. And then he says, now take yourself in water and get out of my face. I don't even know what that is. Then Sneako says, don't you guys eat the body of Christ? And then Nick Fuentes says, you'll pay for your blasphemy. When there will be a Catholic state. Chat, we love Sneako. And then Sneako is just as confused as I am because I don't know what he's talking about. Then he comes back and says, the Haitians are eating cats. And then Sneako comes back and says, no, they're not. The woman from the video is an African American. Haitians base killing slave owners, or deleting them rather, I'm sorry. YouTube. We're supposed to unite under faith, not skin color. That lets you know that Sneako is putting up tether babble while he will defend Haitian people, which I don't have a problem with. He talks badly about black Americans. I don't like that at all. I would definitely like to fight Sneako one time in the ring. You know, I want to get him in there like Sean, what's that dude, Sean Strickland. But I'm gonna finish him. I'm gonna finish him off. He going down. Next, Nick Fuentes says, go live in Haiti then. Sneako became woke. Go back to the red pill. Eat dark cookies. Whites are base. Then Sneako comes back and says, I'm woke for not accepting mainstream lives and calling out supremacy that we both agree is Jewish and evil. Chat, is Nick a Joe? And you know, these guys love, they love talking about that particular group that's got them demonetized and banned from the whole situation. But they just keep on doing it. I don't know. Some people are saying that they've got a good deal with Rumble and whatnot, and that's how these guys are somehow making it. I don't believe Nick Fuentes got any money, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. Just wanted to go over that right there, man. Sneako's a grifter. He's a beta male. He blows in the wind. Whichever direction the wind takes him, he's going to go ahead and go with that. Nick Fuentes is an extreme beta male. Anybody who follows him is pathetic. Anybody who follows Sneako, Myron Gaines, Fresh and Fit, or your boy goddamn Nick Fuentes are the most pathetic beings on the planet. You're the most pathetic beings on the planet, and you need to switch your life around. But yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. If you watched up to this point, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.